Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
AITA for considering a no-contact order after my mother, Anastasia, ambushed me at a school field trip and publicly shamed me and my husband. Okay, so this is long, but I need to get it all out. My mom, Anastasia, has always been difficult. She thrives on drama, loves to be the center of attention, and has never approved of my wonderful husband, Nathan, primarily because his family emigrated from another country when he was young. She thinks he's not good enough and has made countless prejudiced comments over the years. Nathan and I, Rebecca, have gone very low contact with her, only seeing her at major holidays, and even then it's always tense. Yesterday was a school field trip to the botanical gardens. I'm an elementary school teacher, and these trips are always a lot of work but also a lot of fun for the kids. Everything was going great. We were having lunch in the main pavilion, and I was helping some of my first graders open juice boxes when I saw her. My mother, Anastasia, storming towards our group like a hurricane in a floral print dress. My stomach dropped. She marched right up to me, ignoring the 20 little faces staring, and immediately launched into a tirade. "Rebecca, I can't believe you haven't called me back. I've been worried sick. Your father isn't feeling well, and you're out here gallivanting with these children instead of caring for your family." She completely ignored the fact that my dad has his own phone and can call me, and that I'd just spoken to him the day before and he was fine. I tried to pull her aside, whispering, "Mom, I'm working, we can talk later." I was mortified. Parents from other classes were starting to look over. My colleague, Claire, gave me a sympathetic, panicked look, but she wasn't having it. She started to raise her voice. "You never put family first. It's always about your job, your husband, his family. You know, that family that doesn't even speak proper English." That did it. The kids were clearly uncomfortable. One little girl started crying. Suddenly, my principal, Mr. Sanders, who was chaperoning another group, was right there. He has known about my mom's tendencies from a previous, smaller incident. She once tried to volunteer for my class without being background checked, making a scene when she was denied. Mr. Sanders calmly asked Anastasia to step away, explaining that she was disrupting a school event. That's when she went full-blown theatrical. She clutched her chest, slumped to the ground, and started gasping dramatically. "Oh, my heart! My own daughter's principal is attacking an elderly woman. This is what happens when you marry into those people. They turn you against your own blood." She was yelling about how Nathan had brainwashed me against her, and how I was a terrible daughter and an unfit teacher for neglecting my ailing father, who, again, was totally fine. Thankfully, Mr. Sanders is a pro. He had already called security. He just knelt down, completely unflustered, and said, "Ma'am, if you're experiencing a medical emergency, we will call an ambulance. Otherwise, you need to leave the premises." She tried to argue, pointing at me and claiming I was being unprofessional for letting this happen. Security arrived, and she eventually, dramatically, allowed herself to be escorted out, still muttering about Nathan and his influence. I was shaking for the rest of the day. The kids were confused. Mr. Sanders was incredibly supportive, assuring me he knew this wasn't my fault and that her behavior was unacceptable. He said he's having a meeting with the superintendent to discuss banning her from all school property indefinitely. Nathan was furious when I told him, more for me than himself. He thinks we should get a restraining order, or at least send a cease and desist letter. Honestly, I'm just so tired. Every time I think we've set a boundary, she finds a new, more public way to stomp all over it. I love my dad, but he enables her, so he's not an option for intervention. Is a restraining order too extreme? I feel like I'm losing my mind trying to deal with this. TeacherTired. The community offered support, validating Rebecca's feelings and frustration. Readers advised Rebecca to prioritize her peace and professional reputation, strongly recommending a move to no contact with her mother, Anastasia. Many suggested pursuing the restraining order, especially given the public nature of the harassment and the inclusion of bigoted remarks. They emphasized that protecting her mental health and her students' environment was paramount. User boundaries, Arbliss said. "NTA, 1,000 times NTA. Your mother is a terror. This isn't just about family drama anymore. It's about your professional life and the well-being of your students. Mr. Sanders sounds like a gem, and his support for banning her is a huge win. Honestly, a restraining order isn't extreme when someone is ambushing you at work and making prejudiced remarks in front of children. Protect yourself and your peace, Rebecca. You've tried everything else. User Exhausted Daughter said, "Oh, my heart goes out to you, TeacherTired. My own mother once showed up at my work, a library, and started telling everyone how I was abandoning her to care for my sick dog. The public humiliation is soul-crushing. Your mom's behavior, especially the racist undertones, is absolutely unacceptable. Listen to Nathan and consider that restraining order. This isn't just boundary stomping, it's harassment. You deserve to feel safe and respected at your job."
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.